It is done. This will do nicely.
The sign's gone missing at a time like this. Aye, torn right off the hooks. In their hurry, they left blood on the steps. Amateurs. Nairn and Tavish, local mischief makers, have also been absent. Sense tells me they're somehow involved. Man or beast who took it, the goose isn't the same without it.
Merrick! It's not over until... Wait, you're not Merrick. Take a seat. Drinks on me. You know the scar? Where that demon was killed? Name escapes me. My brother killed a brute there, and has been wearing its horn around his neck. 7 feet tall. It breathed fire. Ma would be so proud. I got sick of the gloating, insulted his horn's size. Now we have this wager. I must get a bigger one. You can see how it's going. Say, we're friends, right? How about you get me a horn, and I'll give you the coin for the wager. Remember, a really big one.
Doing this alone if you didn't pop off with those goat-faced fiends, Tavish. You know I'm not made for this. This here trophy? I sure did. Nicked it to honour dear Tavish, my best mate. The goatman tore him to pieces in this spot not 3 nights ago. I thought it right to bring the goose to him. One last drink together beneath her wings. We agreed to a list of last deeds, you know? Could you help me finish it? I like to think it'd give Tavish some semblance of peace. Prove he's not to be forgotten. If we place his daggers at the locations on the list, it'll mark our mischief eternal. Oh, aye. We were at the Goose one night when Torben mentioned an old hunter lost to wargs. Tavish couldn't imagine going out that way. Tossed about grand deeds that needed doing before he passed. So, we had a contest of courage, assisted by the Goose's finest supply, and put our promises to paper. No task too daring. No embarrassment discouraged by pride. The greater the risk, the greater the drinks to follow. Oh, I'd never notice a few scrapes. A bit of blood just shows your commitment, eh, Tavish? Luckily the booze has me without sense. Let's get to it then. goose screaming about a bear turning into a man. Had Torben and me in stitches. Druids! Said he'd find their den and bop each one till they proved him true. Interrupted a cathedral service once, nipped a prayer drape for his cold feet. Priest was furious. Tavish never graced a church again, but swore he'd thumb his nose at the lot. What better place than their old nest taken by the undead? Mercenaries always avoided the eight-legged nasties of old Heimberg. But Tavish was no coward. He swore he'd climb the old crane and show them who's high and mighty around here. It's done. Oh, I have to tell Tavish! We drink to victory! I didn't do this for you, you know. Said I did, but you know better. Oh, who's Torben to scowl at now? Can't imagine I'll rile him so. Oh, please, take the goose back to her nest. I'm going to stay a while longer and finish this last pint with Tavish. Just one more.
Tavish is dead? Oh, damned beasts. The goose won't be the same without him. And Nairn. They're why the goose stays open. Even during the hardest times. A respite from the darkness of this world.
Oi! You got one! Ain't that a beaut? This will show that smug bastard. Wait a second. This looks nothing like Marek's. Why, that lying bastard. I bet he's been parading around a goat horn. I'm gonna kill him.
It's my sons, Auden and Kada. They used to work here with me in Kedbadu, but then they got it in their heads to set up a new shop in Girandai. You know how young men get when they're of age, desperate to prove themselves. If you are headed that way, would you mind checking up on them? The roads are so dangerous these days, and I haven't heard from them in so long.
Don't worry. I'll look into it.
Guy is at it again. Disrupting our...
Of course he did. He never trusted us to do anything on our own. My brother Kada is out selling our goods to a camp north of here if you must check on him. Oh, and if he's in the middle of a sale, don't interrupt him!
Yes, Gun! That thieving Sty squatter ran off with my precious Tuji! That goat was like a son to me. He had a smile to melt all troubles. Now Gun's taken him to Karayisu, beyond my reach. Oh, Tuji.
My family was suffering. Now they sleep among the stars.
fire before. Mount Sevel did not take us.
No, he's not dead. Tuji always goes into a deep sleep after he gorges on salt. It's his favorite treat. Though, where did he get so much salt from? His smile is as wide as his belly.
I'm sorry, Sorga, but I'm not.
My boy, the young die and the old linger on. When will it end? I want every spider in the barrens exterminated. I know not if their queen would feel this same anguish if she lost her brood. Regardless, I want it done. Bring me their queen's heart.
We've got a shipment leaving for Skovos in a fortnight. I deal in Kazrak lands, but some of my stock's spoiled. Now I'm short. Have to get more, or I'll be belly up in the bay. Musk Market is ruthless. Luckily for me, some Kazra just wandered from the south, and now I have you. Just cut the glands out, and I'll do the rest.
What is this? is done.
I need water. I'm exhausted. I thought I could make it to see Omat's stronghold. But this must be a sign. Akarat wants me to turn back. May Akarat guide and protect you.